cut and dry maybe leave on?
No, I used to record and write the name. Now I write the name and then record. Because what happens is I forget to write the name. I go to the office and I'm like, what did I just do? Right. Next step. Stop having a good time in class. Right, graphs of log A and log N. Continue?
Yeah.
Yep. Not yet. L, N, A.
Why do we log some graphs?
Because we want to make them straight lines. Continue. It'll be explained in this lesson. Right, below is some data for a radioactive sample. I'll plot this. No, I won't. I won't bother plotting this because we saw the plot in the last lesson. What shape graph do we get here? Exponential. Yeah. Yes, correct. Correct. We don't like this in physics. Why not? In physics graphs, especially hand-drawn graphs.
We can't get a gradient.
Correct. We can't get a gradient, and also curves are hard, but straight lines are easy to draw. Yeah, true. True. Because with a straight line, you can use a thing called a ruler. But with these graphs, you have to draw it with your hand carefully, or in most cases, not carefully. So, what can we do? As you can see, the graph is exponentially decreasing, which is not a surprise. But it's difficult to get information from a curved graph. We can see what the n0 is from the graph, but we have no idea what the lambda is. This cannot be read from the graph, unless we do something to the graph. Let's take the log. So what I've done in this table is we have our times, we have our n's, but underneath I have log n's. Okay, so now I want you to write this table down, and we will look at the graph of this, and we'll plot log n instead.
The gradient would be the lambda?
That's where we're getting to, yeah. Although I haven't actually proved or said that yet. And there might be a minus tucked away in there as well. So fake it for me, please.
Fake it till you make it. Yeah, it's the opposite of the reason then I fake it. I can't see even when I want to.
Who are you kidding? You don't want to. There now. Those 5 seconds of not seeing it must have been real tough for you.
You know, I will text my friends today and tell them my physics teacher made a video on YouTube, 2 students on Africa. And he laughed about it.
Well broadcasted. What happened to
Maybe it'll go viral. Then that would really, then I'll really get my views and subscriptions up. That's what Andrew said. Oh. LN0.
Yeah.
Log 0. Oh, N0. What? The gradient should be L.
Yeah, the gradient is constant in
Yeah.
a straight line.
Yeah, but what we want now is, can we get the lambda from the graph? From the graph.
Yeah, so the gradient should be minus lambda times n.
Maybe it is. I don't remember. I have to prove it. We'll see. Okay, did you write this down? Yep. Let's graph it now. Oh my goodness. That was very neat. Nice.
So don't you complement basic stuff?
Something is bad. You know, I'm the best.
Continue. Alright, let's have a look. So I need two columns. The first one is time in seconds, and the second one is log n in log moles. And the time starts at 0, and it increases up until, what's the last time? 10, thank you. And the first value here is 4.61, and the second value is 4.26, and the next one is 3.91, and the next one is 3.57, and the next one is 3.22.
2.8 seconds, 2.53, 2.18, 1.83, 1.49, and 1.14.
I know. Let's plot. Yeah, it's a shame, but you can't use Excel in your exam. You'll have to do this on graph paper. Yeah, everybody does an ugly job of it. Graph of log n, or was it a? I don't remember. No, it was n. Against time. Time in seconds. So log n in log moles. Yeah, that would be you in a couple of years now, right?
Oh, better.
Now look at that. We get a nice straight line here when we graph this.
This is better than this.
Yes, I know this. This is why I use it.
Sure, that's why you use it.
Yeah. This is why Faisal, we use the log, because when we graph the log, we get a straight line. Let's see what this line represents.
My future.
What, going down? Let's see. We're around about here. Next week will be about here. Exams will be about here, and then we fall off after the exams. Oh, is it kind of arcing down a bit here? Is it?
Becomes more exponential.
More exponential. Okay, great. Let's have a look at what the graph represents. So we have n equals n0 e minus lambda t, and we logged it. Using the first rule of logs, this is log n0 plus log e minus lambda t. What happens here? Log and e cancels. So we end up with log n equals log n0 minus lambda t. So we end up with log n equals, hang on, minus lambda t plus log n0. And we put log n on the y-axis, and on the x-axis we put time. So if you think about it, by comparing it with the linear equation, the slope of the graph must represent minus the decay constant, and the intercept represents log n0. Well, we've done this a couple of times now, actually, right? Where have we seen proofs like this before? Not actually quite true. Physics class, electricity, when we were looking at
The voltage.
the time constant. Yeah, so they, again,
Same thing.
yeah, so these proofs are on the exam. This proof here. I recommend writing this down. Boom, boom, boom.
I only have one hand, I will give it to you.
Give it to you. Cruising down Broadway. Come on, finish it. Cruising down Broadway. You're useless.
Cruising down the street.
No, it's cruising down Broadway. What a wonderful view.
Yeah. Tiramisu.
You see the new Irish rappers? We saw this Irish rappers.
Later, after class.
With Irish accent.
I was like, yeah, let's see how those guys rap. Like, what is this?
Have their white boy shorts on and dance cars. No blame.
No bling.
Yeah.
They're Irish. We don't do bling.
I wasn't expecting anything, and I was disappointed.
No, Faisal, after class. Faisal. People who don't know the lyrics are not permitted to play it. You failed. You are failed. Right, did you write this down? Are we still waiting for Andrew?
No.
Oh, okay. Are we just waiting for this dude? Oh, come on. Okay, great. Now, I got the slope by using Excel, but here you would have to calculate it. Let's test this out. We think the decay constant is minus 0.35 in my example, right? What's the half-life? How do we calculate the half-life? We can use the formula half-life is equal to log 2 over lambda. Can we hit this in? We get about 1.98. Now, let's go back to the table. So I'm saying after 2 seconds we have half the amount. True or false? True. So it works. So we did the proof of this and we ended up with this result. So we have the gradient is minus lambda and the intercept is log n 0, but that's the proof I asked you to write down, so you should have that. But what's interesting is the same logic applies for when you're plotting the activity. If you plot log activity, you get the exact same result, that the gradient is minus lambda. The only difference is the intercept now instead represents, what do you think? Yeah, what does it represent? Log A0. Yeah. You want to? This is true for A as well. Log A equals minus lambda t plus log A0. Yes, everybody can understand you. You're Kwan.
I mean, I thought
You are now
like
with me for the speaking.
not everyone can understand.
What?
Like,
No, just joking. It's a joke. Alright, did you write that down? Okay. Alright, so I just have one question for you to try. This one here. Oh wait, that was one I was supposed to do. There's nothing really different here. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. There's no need for me to do this. Okay, try this one, please. In the exam, I would want you to use beautiful graph paper. For today, your best graph will be fine.
Do we have to draw graph?
In the exam?
No.
Well, you need to get the slope.
You can just use the data.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. You should draw a graph, but if you feel confident that you can draw a graph in the exam, that's cool. Okay, I want you to do this.
It's not meter long.
I know, that's what he said, but I still want you to make the graph.
No, I mean the
No, you need the log, yeah. Yeah, because what word here? What are you laughing at?
Guy cooking outside.
What word here means we have to use log? Help Fuang out. Yeah, so what word means to use log? Appropriate. Do you know this word? Dictionary time? Yeah, okay. Dictionary time. Right. Get your dictionary out. Appropriate means suitable, correct, right.
Okay, another one, another graph is also suitable.
Only the log graph is suitable for this.
If you do it perfectly.
But if we not use the
No, please, don't, please, you're not going to ask me the same thing he just asked me, are you? What? Go on, say it.
if we not use the
Yes.
it's still the
No, that's what he said. No, appropriate graph here is to use log.
but still the linear.
This is not linear, this is exponential.
So if it's not say appropriate,
Yeah, then don't use log.
only when it's not what.
Yeah, guys, what are synonyms of appropriate? You have appropriate, or suitable, or proper, convenient.
Convenient?
Yeah, I guess so. It's more convenient to use log. You know convenient?
It's used for people.
True.
Convenient.
It's convenient for anything. Convenient graph?
Convenient thought.
Yeah.
Huh?
Right.
Don't confuse them.
Yeah, don't form.
You already told us to remove the references and you ruined her future.
Right, so we don't talk about that in class. Oh, by the way, I'm correcting your physics coursework. I had a good laugh when I was correcting Andrews, actually. Your safety section made me laugh. I particularly enjoyed the when cutting string, don't use your teeth and use your hand. I use the scissors. I'm like, he's gone a little overboard with the safety here.
It's still safety measurement.
No, it's right. Like that. That's fine. I just when I read it, I'm like,
I was
lol.
thinking so hard about this. I was like, why would we need safety precautions for this? And then I was like, anything that comes on my mind, I'm gonna write it.
Yep. Yeah, that was clear. Yeah.
I don't have 50. What?
You don't have what?
50.
You failed.
Lee, you still got a good mark despite your English being shocking. You got most of your marks from the maths calculations, not from what you wrote.
Please. Can I get these?
I think it's still possible.
What about me?
Have I corrected your one yet? Don't think I have. I've only done 4 students.
Can you get me an A in the chemistry essay?
No?
Oh, did you do it?
You need to ask a teacher that Lorraine likes.
Do those teachers exist?
They're difficult to find. At least ask a teacher who she doesn't hate.
Oh.
Perhaps that would be easier.
You seemed like she liked you yesterday.
Only from the servers.
Exactly.
What did you do? Quite different.
No. Look, you know the score. I need to say no more. So who is actually being a good student and making a graph? Is that you, Andrew? Are you making a graph or just...
I sketched the graph.
I have a question that
Let's
you
see.
probably got asked like different.
Graph of ln.
Yes.
You got that?
Yeah, go on. Ask it for a third time. What is
Yeah.
it?
Can you use the formula to estimate the gradient?
Which formula now?
The mass formula.
Ah, no, no one asked me that one yet. Yes, you can.
Like without plotting the graph, you don't need the graph.
Well, really, I want you to practice
Yeah.
on the graph. But if you feel like you have enough graph skills, then you don't need to right now.
But like,
On the exam, that would not be acceptable. If they say graph it, graph it.
And when they say from your graph,
Yeah.
we have to like draw on the graph.
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah.
Double chemistry at 11? LOLs. I don't.
So, like, Mr. Stephen, was it a good lab report, or?
Yes. Yes, it was. I know. Everybody's was good. The real question is, how good is good?
Will it be like 2 A's and the rest are all C's again?
No, because I've seen A's and B's and C's of the 4 students so far.
4 students?
Mhm.
You saw A's, B's and C's?
Yep.
You can't have 3 plurals of 4.
No, but I can't remember which one of the A, B, and C I saw twice.
Which four students?
This is a very interesting question.
There's
isn't it?
Lee, Andrew. 2 more.
2 more, correct.
You chose the ones you like. Stefan and Juan.
That is an interesting theory. In real life, what happened is I chose the ones which are on top of the pile.
Don't you be like curious to like, what did this person get? No?
Like I said, I think the grades will be more spread out this time. Is Fawan the only good student today and making a graph?
No.
You're making a graph? Good job. Maybe the other student I corrected was Fawan.
The one with the C?
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe she could be the one with the A.
Is it because of the references? The references
No.
were bad,
It had the D, right?
Yours wasn't a D.
Yeah, was
You said A, B, or C?
Yeah.
Oh, not have D.
Not have to. Yet.
Not yet.
Yet. But I haven't corrected Yusuf's yet. Oops, sorry. Coming your way, man. No, I actually would be surprised if anybody got a D, because I had a quick look at all of them when you submitted them, and they all looked at least C or higher. So I don't expect anyone to get a D. You don't want C? You want a A? True.
But who works hard for it? So what?
You work hard?
Of course.
Alright.
Every night.
Yeah.
Working hard on World of Warcraft doesn't count.
He doesn't think.
You don't game.
What a useless Chinese.
Dude, my stereotypes.
What's the stereotype?
He doesn't game. He's a Chinese boy. How old are you? A 19-year-old Chinese boy that doesn't play video games.
Which world are we living in?
Have you tried Legion?
I've heard of it, yeah. I've not played it. So what do you do?
Dunk.
A lot.
Do you gamble? No.
Oh.
Yeah, he lost God yesterday.
But that's a type of gamble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, I'll have to ask Emer where it was.
Nothing?
What nothing?
So what do you do for fun? Lie in bed. No games. No football.
I'll tell you. Chinese drama. Drink.
Noodles.
Yeah, noodles.
Don't forget the noodles.
Very
Why-
extremely
why-
fatty.
why-
That's what unbearable.
Okay, that's good, that's good. My stereotype hasn't been completely,
There's no question like spicy,
Like,
You like spicy noodles?
This would be like the element of
Even
And if you combine it with